Bonjour et bienvenue encore une fois à la grammaire française avec moi, Monsieur Stag. Welcome again, and here we have the future tense, but the future tense with regular verbs. So we're talking about I will or I shall in English. The proper future tense. This is not the what I call the cheats guide, so the LA plus infinitive. This isn't that one. That's in another video that's on the website. Take a look at that one if that's the one you need. This is the future tense with the avoir endings, as we'll see right now. Okay, let's crack straight on. So, que veut dire le futur et comment est-ce qu'on peut l'utiliser? What does it mean? And how can we use it? Alors, le futur, pourquoi est-ce que c'est aussi important? Why is it so important? Well, in short, it's such an important tense at IGCSE or GCSE because effectively it gives you a high degree of, shows a higher degree of learning, which leads to more confidence in each of the disciplines that you've got to do. So you're reading, you're listening, you're writing, and you're speaking, which gives you more marks either at GCSE or IGCSE, and those more marks mean higher grades. It's also a great foundation for you to be able to then use the conditional tense, because the two are quite similar, as you'll see later on. Okay then, so il existe une situation principale où on peut utiliser le temps futur. That's to say there's only one situation really, main situation or place where you can use the future tense, and that is pour signifier will or shall, to mean will or shall. For example, I will play is je jouerai. Right, so you've got the subject there, je, plus your infinitive, plus an ending, which has actually come from avoir, as we'll see later. Put that all together, you get je jouerai. And you know that this is the ending that goes with je because you know that j'ai with an apostrophe ai means I have. So that's how we know that je has to go with ai, no other endings. We'll see. Okay. Est-ce que vous avez des questions peut-être? Si oui, envoyez-moi un email. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email. Sinon, je continuerai à introduire la formation du temps futur. Obviously, you can't answer any questions now or ask them, so we'll press straight on. On y va. La formation du futur. So, how to create it. First, we'll need a list of ingredients. Again, we think of it as a cake, and in order to bake this cake, you'll need all of the ingredients, otherwise it won't work. So, 4 arrows, 3 white, 1 green. Here's list, subjects, infinitive, future stem. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll show you now. And then your avoir endings. Don't worry if we haven't done them yet. They are coming soon, so don't panic about that yet. I'm going to show you them from this cake, as we've seen before, for this particular tense. Okay, so subjects. There they all are. Je meaning I, tu meaning you singular, il meaning he. We've also got, don't forget, elle on that line, she, one, and it. Then we have me meaning we, he meaning you, plural, il, elle, they, either masculine plural for il, feminine plural for elle. And again, don't forget the line separating all the singular subjects at the top from the plural subjects at the bottom. Okay, so that's our first ingredient. Next, we take the infinitive to produce and create from the infinitive the stem, racine. So, very important. For an ER and an IR verb, the infinitive is the future stem. So you do not change that infinitive. You just leave it. So for example, jouer, you don't take anything off. You leave it as jouer because it's an ER verb. Finir is an IR verb. You don't take anything off. You leave it as an IR verb. However, for RE verbs, as it says here, we simply take the infinitive and take off the final E. That means that every single one of the stems for the future tense and also later on for the conditional tense have to end in R before you add your correct endings according to the subjects. Okay, so we get the following. If I wanted to use je and I wanted to use the verb regarder, then I would, or I wanted to say I will watch, for example, it would be je regarde. So that is our stem. We do not change it because it's in the R verb. The infinitive is the stem. If it was an IR verb, finir, exactly the same. We put je and finir, and this little hyphen at the end of both of these words denotes that this is where we have to put our endings. So we do not change it for an IR verb, and we do not change it for an ER verb. However, for an RE verb, usually vendre with an E, you take off the E, meaning that every single one of these stems has to end in R. Okay, let's move on. We now have to add the following endings to the relevant subjects. All right. So if you know your present tense of avoir, so j'ai, tu as, il a, etc., you know where these are going to come from. There's only a slight tweak that we make with the new and the vous forms. All right. Sadly, I'm afraid, as with most things in life that are worth doing, you have to just practice and learn these endings to be able to put them together. And you should know the present tense of avoir by now. And if you don't, go away and learn it. So, once you know them, never forget them. Here they are. But a quick question first. Where do we place endings usually? 3 guesses. That's correct. On the end, where do you think they'll go this time? No surprises here, at the end of the future stem. So, here it is, all in place. Separated actually, before we put it all in place, with the avoir endings all on the right hand side. So je always has to have ai as its avoir ending. Tu is always as as its ending. Elle, il, on, and ce, all and so mine, all have that as their ending on the end of the stem. Nous has ons on the end of the stem. Vous has ez on the end of the stem, and il and elle have ont on the end of the stem. So we know that this has come from avoir because j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, on a, ce a. You don't see that very often. Nous avons, so we've dropped the av from the present tense of avoir to get these endings. Vous avez, same again, drop the av, and il, elle, on. So they directly come from avoir. Okay, now let's put it all together. Right. So, sticking with regarder, we will get, for I will watch, je regarderai. And again, we pronounce the R in this now. Regarder, usually, je regarderai. Tu regarderas. Il ou elle regardera. Again, same pronunciation, but this is a different spelling, obviously. And we know that S is a silent at the ends of French words. So, below the line, nous regarderons, vous regarderez, ils regarderont, elles regarderont. Meaning, I will watch or shall watch, you will watch, he, she, it, one will watch, we will watch, you will watch, they, masculine plural or feminine plural, will watch. Again, same thing happens with finir. Again, the finir doesn't change as the stem, and you get je finirai, I will finish, tu finiras, you will finish, singular, il, elle finira, he, she, but on and ce as well, one on it. Finira will finish. Nous finirons, we will finish. Vous finirez, you plural will finish. Il and elle finiront, they, masculine plural, will finish, and they, feminine plural, will finish. And the only one that's different is vendre because we drop the e. So it's je vendrai, tu vendras, il, elle vendra, nous vendrons, vous vendrez, il, elle vendront. I will sell, you will sell, he, she will sell, we will sell, you will sell, and they will sell, or shall sell. Okay, so there's your end result. Altogether, put into practice, you get it quite quickly. It is a bit tricky, possibly a bit trickier than the other tenses that we might have looked at so far, but definitely an investment of time and well worth it for the marks that you'll end up in the end. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me, as you know. But for now, the most important thing is pratiquons. Let's practice. So go away and have a go. Merci beaucoup.